So tomorrow, when all of us return to our workplaces, what's one thing that you guys would suggest we should keep in mind to motivate us to keep working towards diversity, sustainability?
That's a great question. What's one thing we can keep in mind, we can recommend as a next step?
I would say that everyone should be very mindful of their own agency and their own personal individual power to create change. I think that a lot of times we feel that as individuals, whether as consumers, as voters, as just human beings, that in the face of all of the issues taking place around us, that we're inconsequential, or that our decisions, our personal decisions or our public ones don't have an impact, but they do, right? It starts with one person, and those individuals all add up. And everyone, I think, really should take a second to self-reflect on what they have, what power they have available to them, whether it's through their resources, through the opportunities that they have, through the job that they work at, anything like that, and ways that you can maneuver yourself to implement that change in the place around you. Even working a desk job in the workplace, you can still enact change even within your immediate setting, even within your company. You can change the culture there. And so there is no limit, and every little bit counts. Every little bit counts.
Yeah, I agree totally. I would just add to it that, you made the statement earlier that purpose is a choice. And I thought that was that's a great insight and something super simple to remember. And I think the same is true, particularly as you choose where you work and how you use your time. You get one pass through life, unless you believe something other than what I do. And, so just use the time you have. And I think if you work in a company where the issues that are important to you are not important to your boss, and not important to your colleagues, and not important to the company, so find a new company. Find a new company.
Yep.
But life is too short to waste much of your time, and certainly to diminish your passion by being stuck inside something that you don't believe in.
I agree. And I'll just end by saying, echoing both of those statements, that we are voting every day, even when we aren't in an election. We're voting every day with our time, with our community, with our resources. And I think what has woken us up in the last year or two is that our votes, or the absence of our votes, are leading to not neutral results, but backward impact, negative impact. And when we look even just at the sphere of 5 people we're closest to, they're not informed about all of this. We have an immediate opportunity right there. With our occupation, with the platform that we use on social media, even getting up on the stage here, we're casting a vote every day. So I would just echo that to say, are we making that choice that is centered around positive impact, that's centered around sort of humility and humanity? Some of the core things that have always informed the character of this world that somehow we've somehow been removed from in the last